Legs are very rigid, articulation very tight joints, but still very easy to pose. So we will do a 1 foot stand test for Bumblebee, like a running one. He has double jointed knees. Excuse me guys, so we can see better. Oops, whoopsie. Alright, so that is easily done by Bumblebee. So you can do that. You can do this as well. Maybe a kick, front kick, pose. See, actually I haven't tried these poses before, so this is the first time I'm doing this. I mean, some of the poses I've done some. So that is Bumblebee kicking his way. If you've seen some of my videos he's kicking Scourge, so in slow-mo, check that out in some of my shorts. So that is Bumblebee. Like I said, he's one of my favorite figures to pose on a 1 foot stand, because I can trust him with that for a long time, and gravity won't affect him that much because he is light and very steady. Okay, so I'll give him a score of 5 out of 5 for the 1 foot stand test. Now we're going to do Scourge, which is, he's also stable but not as much as Bumblebee, but you can see in a few seconds. So that's him. The knee articulation is very limited on this one, so you have to find his center of gravity. Okay, that's Scourge. He's okay, can do that, but I won't trust him standing on 1 foot for a long time, because gravity might, you know, eventually kick in and he might fall. So, but yeah, he can also do a 1 foot stand on his own. Whoa, see what I'm talking about? Easily, you know, things can change and shift and he can fall down. There you go. But yeah, he can do it. So let's see if he can stay that way. Next is Optimus Prime. Very flimsy, very unstable, very easily dismantled, you know. See, this is the least of my favorite, the Yellow Park figures. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, see, like he's running. I mean, you can do with a bit of patience, but no, just falls. Let's just try the other foot. No. Okay, there you go. You can still do it, but I'm not gonna trust him with this posing. I don't know if it's the copy that I got is bad, but not that confident with him. So for Scourge, I'm gonna give him 4 out of 5 stars. For Optimus Prime, I'm gonna give him 2, because right now It's not showing a lot of confidence in doing it. And last but not the least is Optimus Primal. So he is easily one of my favorites because of the articulation and the details. He can pose with 1 foot. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is Optimus Primal. He's a bit wobbly, but he's good. You can trust him with that pose for a long time. He's not gonna fall. And yeah, so I'll give him 4 out of 4. And you can see how easily these figures fall over. And Scourge has already shown that after some time. And Bumblebee is the most stable one. There you go. Actually, let's see if I can compare him with the 3-0. I mean, they're not really comparable because 3-0 is 3-0. But let's see. 3-0 Bumblebee and 3-0 Optimus Prime. Let's see if we can pose them on 1 foot. I think Bumblebee can do it very easily because, see, that's the 3-0. Actually, let's close this one so you can see better. There you go. No problem. You can trust him with this posing for forever. You know, as long as there's no earthquake. He can stand on his own on 1 foot. And I think obviously Optimus Prime can also do the same. 1 foot stand. But because Optimus Prime is heavy, I'm not gonna trust him on this posing for a long time. And you can see there's already a bit of wobbling. Excuse me for that. There you go. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. Okay, let's do it all together. 1 foot stand. Come on, Optimus Prime, you can do it. Okay, there you go. Still 1 foot. Ooh. Yes, it's still 1 foot stand. And Scourge. And Optimus Primal. Come on. There you go, guys. So figures standing on 1 foot. And 1, 2, 3, go. I hope I didn't break anything. Oh, I might. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Today we are going to review the Robosen Bumblebee. What's up, Epic Collectors? Welcome to another unboxing and review, sort of. Well, as you can see, is already unboxed, this Robosen Bumblebee. I don't know what you can call it. It's a robot, basically. It's Transformers, but it's not a transforming robot. So I've done a unboxing video few months back, but I haven't really had time to do a full-on review, so this is the time. But I don't know everything about this figure, but I'm going to tell you everything I know about this figure. Get it? Okay, so let's move on. So as you can see, this is the figure, but first of all, let me show you the box it came with. So this is the box, the shipper box, the brown shipper box, which shows Bumblebee in a sort of a blueprint type thing, and then on the other side is the Transformers Autobots logo and Transformers. Right there at the bottom there's nothing. You can see Robosen sticker all over like that. And then when you take it out, you will be seeing this box. Same, basically the same drawing or figure, but this is the real robot, the real item, or the real product. And it shows here it's from Robosen, the robot company. I don't know how it's really pronounced, Robosen or Robosen. It's up to you guys. So it's called a performance Bumblebee. I don't know what that even means, and it's licensed by Hasbro. And this other side also shows Transformers, and a very cool looking blueprint of the robot, showing all the details, the mechanisms, the electronics, you know, robotic parts, and yeah, a very red Autobot logo in the middle. And on the top it's the Transformers G184, that means generation 1 or first generation Transformers 1984, I presume. And then at the bottom it shows the distributor, which is Comic Cave. So this is not a sponsored video, but I'm just giving you all the details and information that you need. So this is distributed by Comic Cave. And on the other side there's Autobot logo and the functions. It says cognition, advanced computing, advanced language processing, accessibility, voice activated, remote control, skills in action library, stability, advanced adaptive control algorithm, mobility and flexibility, 17 high precision servo motors, programming enabled. So from that you can see all the functions that this amazing figure has. It's not just a figure, but it's a robot, it's an RC, it's an AI. Basically it's everything. Well, it's not really an AI, because maybe it's an AI, I don't know. There's a programming involved. So there's an application that you can download. It says here, download app from App Store, Google Play, and there's a QR here. Okay, so that's it for the box. And like, they've really put a lot of effort into this box. This is itself is an artwork. So yeah, then when you open this box you will be getting this clamshell styrofoam sort of case, and when you open it, okay, it's got the, again, Autobot logo, authentic Transformers, and it's got the Robosen logo here, and a manual that shows again Bumblebee in sort of a blueprint. Okay, that's the manual, and when you open it, you'll be getting okay, Bumblebee and his blaster, and this is the charger, and these are cables, included cables for charging it. Okay, and at the back there's nothing, so let's just put it back and let's review this thing. So like I said, I don't know everything about this figure, but I'll tell you everything I know about this figure so far. So like I've said, this is a non-transforming robot, but it's got a lot of tricks up its sleeve. Okay, so when I say it's not a transforming robot, I'm gonna show you. So I've already downloaded the application on my iPhone, and you can see this is the interface.
Exit program mode.
So you got a remote control if you want to control the robot manually. Action programming if you're into programming. Haven't tried that yet. Actions, these are pre-programmed
Bluetooth control mode. Voice
actions
function off.
that you can use so he can do all his maneuvers and actions. And there's a download center, which where you can download additional functions or movements for the robot. And there's a mini theater.
Exit program mode.
Where there's like a pre-programmed play. So when you press this one, it's gonna do its own, like a mini theater sort of play. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the remote
Enter Bluetooth control mode. Voice function off.
So there's one thing to mention. This blaster has its own light where you can turn on and turn off using this switch, and you can actually remove this one maybe when you're gonna replace the battery. So that is removable, and it's important to know that some of the functions or the actions of the robot you should remove this blaster, because it's gonna affect or maybe damage it when it does the tricks. I'm gonna show that later. Okay, so first let's put him back. Actually, let's yeah, it's okay. He's already connected. We already connected him to the Bluetooth. And so there's an action here that you can try with the blaster.
Okie dokie.
Cool. Should be better if there's a light on the blaster. All right. Okay, and this is just a
Hey, it's
simple
great to
action.
see you. What's your name?
And it says random. It just does any random action. Waiting, loading. That's weird. Didn't do anything. Sort of hang. This is the first time it's done that actually. Anyway, let's go back and see if we can
Enter Bluetooth control mode.
Okay,
Voice function off.
this is the okay. You heard that it says that when you go to the remote control mode, the voice function is turned off. So if you go back,
Exit Bluetooth control mode.
so exit Bluetooth control mode, you should be able to control him with your voice. Bumblebee,
How's it going?
dance.
Hey,
So you can control him with your voice, like Bumblebee,
How's it going?
move forward. Bumblebee,
How's it going?
move backward. Bumblebee,
How's it going?
Megatron. Megatron. Well, that's unfortunate. Attack.
I was born battle ready.
Okay, so that's the one. Bumblebee,
How's it going?
transform. Bumblebee,
How's it going?
convert. Does nothing, because like I said, it's not a transforming or converting robot. So those are just some of the functions that you can use for the voice command. There's a lot of like list of voice commands that you can use. Just go to the website, and you should, the only thing is you have to memorize these things, and like, you know, it's another struggle for that, memorizing the functions. So having a remote control is really handy.
Enter
And like I said,
Bluetooth control mode. Voice function off.
voice function is off, so you cannot command Bumblebee using your voice when you are in the remote control mode. Bumblebee, Bumblebee, so it won't respond. Okay, so this is actually one of my favorite functions, the kick mode. So basically it kicks. There you go. So if you can put something in front of him, which is I always love doing, you can, boom, kick himself basically. And boom. All right. See, one weird thing I noticed actually is the positioning of the buttons. So this is left, this is right, but when you press the right, oh, all right, that makes sense now, because this is his right and you are facing, I'm facing. Okay, sorry about that. I just realized now. Okay, and there is another function in
All
here.
systems are go.
And this one.
Aw, shucks. Woohoo!
Celebrating. Okay, and of course you can move him using the directional buttons. So that's left, right, backward, forward, bit of turn, turn. Okay, so that's the remote control function. And I've downloaded a lot, or a couple of
Exit Bluetooth control mode. Enter
functions.
Bluetooth control mode. Voice function off.
So like I said, one thing you should be careful of, but I'm not gonna be careful in this video, so you can see I've done this a lot by mistake and on purpose. So when you try to transform him, there's like a circuit fault button here. So supposedly in the icons there's a weapon logo or icon that shows that this action needs a blaster, but without that you should remove to be on the safe side. But actually there are actions here that, you know, even with the weapon you can still use it, but you can see the hint there if it needs a weapon or not. Okay, so we're gonna try to transform him with the blaster on. So this, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about.
Hey, my circuits are overheating. Aw, shucks.
There you go. So he wasn't able to stand up on his own, and he's like now in a very awkward position because we did not remove the blaster. So let's see. Now we will be forced to shut it off. When you shut it off, it's gonna lose all power to the motors. So it's like he is now a very limpy robot. Okay, one of the questions probably you might ask is, can you, pose this? Can you do some posing? Can you articulate it without the power? To some extent you can. So like this one, it's like an awkward position, but you can actually, yes, move him, pose him, but because of the weight, some of the servo motors cannot hold the position or the posing. But yeah, like I said, to some extent you can. So without the power you can still pose this guy. Oh, that just turned off on its own. Okay, so yeah, it's still posable to some extent. You can make him stand, do a bit of posing. So it's really cool. It's a really cool collectible. Okay, let's like that. You can't do that anymore because there's no power. Let me see if we can balance him. This is very dangerous because the gravity is gonna go against it over time. So I don't recommend doing this with one foot. At least make him pose in using his 2 feet. Yeah, it's a fun figure to pose even without the power. So you can still display it without powering it on. Okay, so I'm just gonna power it back on. Have to press the power button at the back of his neck for a couple of seconds.
Hiya, friend.
And this is the first action that he's gonna do. He's gonna stretch, like he's almost gonna fall backwards. But as long as he's on a stable position or a stable surface, flat surface, he's not gonna fall over. But unfortunately he has fallen over so many times because we've tried on rough surfaces. Alright, so like I've said, we're gonna connect him
Bluetooth connected.
using the Bluetooth. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you a couple of
Enter
actions
Bluetooth control mode. Voice
that
function off.
with the weapon.
Watch out! It's Megatron! Prepare for battle! Let's kick it up a notch.
Okay. Open fire.
Okie dokie.
And last, worst nightmare.
A Decepticon's worst nightmare.
Awesome. Okay, so for these actions I'm about to do, I'm gonna have to remove the blaster, and we're gonna do that thing again, circuit fault, and you will be able to see that he can stand up on his own.
Hey, my circuits are overheating. Aw, shucks.
There you go. So it's important that you have to remove the weapon when you do that. Okay, and let's do a couple of actions for this guy. Astonished. He's like surprised or something. Then lower back. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm not sure if he's supposed to do that, but he didn't go back up. Oh, he can do some exercise. And where's that mountain climbing? I thought I downloaded that before. Mountain climb. Okay. Okay, so the charger for this is a USB Type-C. Like I said, it comes with a charger, but you can actually charge it with any Type-C USB charger. And you can see here, if you notice, this is like the speaker where the sound comes from, and there's the power button. So the design is very simplistic.
The robot is running out of power. Please charge immediately.
Okay, so you can see that it says, or you heard that it says it's running out of power, which is really good to mention, because once it runs out of power while you're playing it, it's just gonna go limp and it might fall and can damage it. So that's a warning for us to stop the video, I guess. I'm not sure if I've really fully charged this one, but this is like now a 25 minutes video, and I've been playing with him for maybe a good 15 minutes. So you can say that depends on the actions and depends on the movements. You can play with this guy for a good 1 hour, maybe 45 minutes. And yeah, it's a really fun robot. You can talk to it, you can control it in remote control, you can pose it even without the power, and such a good quality plastic. This guy has fallen a lot already, and there's a bit of scratching here, if you can see. It's from kicking some of the figures that you can see in my shorts videos. But yeah, he's really worth it. I guess for the price, it's almost like a price of I guess a bit more than the 3.0 deluxe. Actually double the price of the deluxe. I got it like 10% cheaper. Not cheaper, but yeah, I got 10% off from the store. Comic Cave. Again, not a sponsored video. Anyway, so I guess it's time for me to bail. And actually, once you exit the program mode, you can command him to shut down. Bumblebee,
How's it going?
shut down.
See you later.
See you later, alligator. Okay, now he sits in this kind of position, and you can plug the charger on his back. Yeah. So thank you again for watching, and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I have tons of figures and robots to review, and thank you for supporting my channel. And till the next video, I'll be back. What's up, guys? It's unboxing time again, and right now we are going to be unboxing two of the most iconic action figures or characters in the Transformers history, and that will be Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Okay, first off, this is from Jada Toys. So let's take a look at the box, outside of the box. So you can see it's a window type box with plastic, not open. So you can actually display it. If you're a boxed collector, you can display it in a box like this, and it's actually very nice to keep it that way. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be unboxing them. So there's a try me button where when you push it, I think it's the, there you go. I don't know if you can see. Yes, you can see clearly that it does light up for a couple of seconds right there, maybe 10 seconds. So the same goes with Bumblebee. Press the logo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So maybe it's around 10 seconds. Maybe I counted a little bit faster. So yeah, so the back of the box, it showcases, you know, it says also available, and this one obviously showcases Optimus Prime. So without further ado, let's dig right into unboxing these figures. So if you have any questions about this figure, just drop in the comments below. Okay, so obviously you get a quick manual